Do you know why I would rather build an email list and instantly promote affiliate offers to that list over any other type of business, rather than posting on social media all day long, spamming people on LinkedIn, trying to compete, selling stuff on Amazon or Facebook Marketplace, running an agency where every client is my boss instead of me being my own boss? And rather than spending thousands of dollars on paid ads every day just to keep sales coming in, well, it's because of this highly specific business model where I don't need overhead that eats into my profits. I don't need employees to spam people on LinkedIn, and I don't need social media to get customers. I don't need to pile up physical products in my garage hoping they sell one day. I don't need to trade my time for money. I don't need my own products. I don't need hosting. I don't need a website, and it costs virtually nothing to send out these emails. Simply put, I've developed a very specific two-step system over the past 12 years that is the fastest, easiest, and most proven and tested and most profitable system I've ever personally seen. As a matter of fact, the only thing I do on a daily basis is come into my home office after grabbing my caffeine and playing with my son. And I send out a few emails, and within minutes, I start seeing commissions like this. That's $11,242.35. Or this, where I built up a brand new ClickBank account to $787.76 a day in just 8 days. Or this, that's another $2,400.80 from one of my Warrior Plus accounts. Or even this, that's $11,636.71, and this is just a tiny fraction of my commissions I get, all from sending out short emails and simple emails promoting products and services that I don't even own or manage. Hey, I'm Alan Maglioka, and until I learned how to build an email list and instantly promote affiliate offers to that list, I struggled for years as an internet marketer. But since then, I've driven over $10 million in online commissions, coached others how to do the same. Some students have become millionaires from this very strategy. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how you can apply this for yourself. All it takes is a very simple but very specific two-step process. Now, this is the exact process I used to start a 7-figure online business, and I want to show you how you too can get set up in just 72 hours or less from right now. And what's cool is you don't need a product, you don't need an audience, you don't need any prior skills, and the best part is once you're all set up in the first 72 hours, it only takes about 2 to 3 hours a week to oversee. Now, when I first started my journey online in 2002, I had one goal, okay? And that was to become a successful online business owner. I had no clue what I was doing, and the D that I got in my entrepreneurship class in college really didn't help my confidence level that much, right? So over the course of 7 years, I searched around the internet looking for answers. I bought countless info courses from guys who were making a killing in their online businesses, but I could never seem to put all the pieces together. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how closely I followed their instructions in these courses, I just couldn't fit the pieces together to create a successful business. Well, one day in 2009, I received an email that changed my life forever. The reason is that day, I learned how to stop looking at what people were selling and see how they were selling it. This whole, what I thought was a complicated process to success, really only boiled down to 2 simple steps. And once I recognized these 2 steps, I went from $0 in 7 years to over $5,000 in net profit in just 2 to 3 weeks. Within a few months, I was making 20 to 30 grand a month with no product. And over time, I was able to take my 2-step sales process, improve it, and create a shortcut that both simplified and sped up the process of generating leads and getting them to buy stuff from me within just minutes of them being on my email list. So now you may be wondering, what exactly are the 2 steps that took me from $0 in 7 years to doing multiple 7 figures in online sales? Well, let's jump right in. Step 1 is building a very specific 1-page microsite that attracts and engages your website traffic and gets them to become a lead. Step 2 is converting those leads into customers within minutes of them signing up through immediate offer exposure along with a series of email automations. It took me 7 years to learn this 2-step system, and over the past decade, I've optimized and mastered the process, and I've packed this entire detailed process into my new book that I call 2-Step Business Plan. Now, in this book, I give you everything you possibly need to know about setting up a successful online business from scratch within just 72 hours from right now. So here's the thing. There's so much packed into this book that I couldn't possibly go over it all in this video. But here's just some of the things I'm going to teach you inside the 2-Step Business Plan book. To start with, most people fail in their business before they even get anything set up. The reason is that they aren't in the right mindset. And while this isn't some self-help book, I do share with you on page 26 a little secret about yourself that you will be highly surprised with, and it'll help you to build a successful online business. Another thing I teach you is my 4 P's to building a successful online business on page 45. Now, in college, I learned the 4 P's of the marketing mix, and I mentioned those as well, but my own version of these 4 P's that took me 7 years to learn are critical to bringing you through the 2-step process I've laid out for you. And you can learn these 4 P's in just 4 minutes. Next up, on page 53, I show you how to avoid the costly mistakes I made when I first started my online business, and also how to lower your risk so you can start your own business off the right way. This part alone could save you thousands of dollars and months of time. Next on the list, starting an online business sounds really easy to do in theory, right? But actually, as you know, going through and implementing the process is a science. And that's why I'm sharing my own personal mathematical equation with you that allows you to predict how much money you're going to make before you even begin the 2-step process. This formula is on page 63. Next on deck, people often ask me what the key is to a successful online business. And I always answer with this one simple concept that you must remember as you go through my 2-step business plan. I share this concept with you on page 69. Now, I'm guessing you've already tried to build a successful online business before, but it didn't work out for you, right? This is because you can't seem to put all the pieces together, right? Well, you're not alone. As a matter of fact, over 95% of my customers experience the exact same thing. And this is the number 1 problem in the online business world. And I get it more than I care to admit. You are like I was for 7 years. You just want a proven and time-tested process to follow step by step, and that's exactly what I give you starting on page 70. This exact process has worked for over 25 years now, and I've been using it for myself for over a decade. And as a little side note here, almost every single business that's successful has this formula in place. Next up, once you're all set up, you will need to send traffic to your automated system. And I'm going to give you my personal traffic methods and resources that allow me to generate qualified leads and convert those leads into commissions within minutes. And I only pay 35 to 45 cents a click. This is on page 73. Next on the list, a while back I created a simple and kind of a funny sounding phrase that you can remember to implement in every business that you create. This one phrase alone was actually created by me for my own use. But once I saw it increase my sales by over 200%, I decided to share it in this book, of course, on page 105. Next up, once your automated system is set up and making money, you may choose to create and launch your own product or service. And if you're like most, you would probably never imagine being able to successfully go through the entire product creation and launch process. But in reality, it's not that difficult to implement when illustrated and explained to you the right way. And that's why on page 95, I give you the exact same mind map that I've used to launch multiple 6- and 7-figure products. And I even became the number 2 best-selling product for the entire year on JVZoo, a popular digital product marketplace. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Look, this book is action-packed and filled with almost 2 decades of my personal experience. So if you are looking to get your first successful online business set up, want to avoid a steep learning curve, discover the mistakes and sources to avoid, and implement the correct process the first time around, then this book is for you. It doesn't matter if you're a complete newbie or someone who just can't seem to get things to click, right, in your business. Well, I'm willing to bet that this book can help you get to where you want to be and do it as quickly and as easily as possible using my simple 2-step process. But here's where it gets really good for you. During this special launch period and exclusively on this page, I decided to give you over $685 in actionable bonuses for you to take advantage of when you get the 2-step business plan book today. Bonus number 1, the Entrepreneur Toolbox, valued at $47. In addition to my core book, it's also highly important to have this Entrepreneur Toolbox. The reason is you may be in a hurry and want to get on this fast track quick plan, right? And get this action plan into place. So I've created this short guide to quickly put your system into action so you can get set up even faster. Bonus number 2, 2 days, 1 Benjamin. I love this. It's $147 value. Probably 90% of my customers claim to lack either time and or funds to implementing a successful business plan. In this case study, I completely debunk this entire myth that you need lots of time and money to start building a successful online business. This case study was created because one of my customers called me out in my own Facebook group demanding that if it was that easy, then prove it. So I did. live on camera with just 2 days and $100. As a side note, the very guy who called me out in my group is now generating around $1,000 a month using this two-step process. Bonus number 3, Boss Connect at a $97 value. You'll be just fine following my two-step business plan, but one of the greatest ways to strengthen yourself as an entrepreneur is, well, by hanging out with other entrepreneurial-minded people. And that's why I created the Boss Connect group for fast action takers. You can ask and answer questions, connect with others, and get direct access to me in this group. The true value here is priceless and well worth 20 times the price of the book alone. Bonus number 4, Startup Classroom at $197 value. Taking action on getting a copy of my book right now will also unlock instant access to the Startup Classroom, which is a series of 3 training programs where we show you the exact methods that we're personally using in our business right now and how you too can apply these simple methods to boost your daily commissions right from the gate. Bonus number 5, Startup Business Magnet at $197 value. Ever wanted to just copy someone else's success without any legwork or guesswork? Well, if so, you're in the right place and you're going to love this bonus. I'm going to let you copy one of my own funnels or microsites that you can put into action by tonight before your head hits the pillow. Simply copy it, edit it a couple things, and boom, your new business is live. Now look, I know I've gone through a ton of stuff in this video, but there's so much more I haven't even touched on, so go ahead and grab your digital copy of my book. And right now I'm basically giving it away because for the amount of cash that you tip someone at a burger joint, you can have a successful online business up in just 72 hours from right now, if not sooner. And honestly, I have no idea how long I can give you this deal before I make the price $37 again. So go ahead and click the button on this page right now and head on over to our secure checkout page to gain instant access to my book, plus over $685 in actionable bonuses at a massive, massive discount. I can tell you, you're not going to regret your decision to download this book, and I personally believe it's the best purchase and smartest purchase you've ever made online. And I'm so confident you'll agree once you get inside the members area. But if for some crazy reason you think this book is not for you, we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's zero risk on your end. So I look forward to hearing from you once you get inside the members area, read the book, and access all your bonuses. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. Our support is second to none. Our average turnaround time is actually around 28 minutes to answer your question, which is pretty fast, right? I'm so excited for you in making the decision to take action. I'm excited about you putting my two-step system into action for yourself. I'm excited for the new business you're about to build and deploy over the next 72 hours, and I'm excited to hear how well you do. God bless, talk soon, and I'll see you in the members area.